Hello everyone, welcome to a short but sweet game featuring the NPR squad plus Pokemon against a bunch of people from community. The good guys win this time, don't worry. We're playing single draft because I think this was after the Centaur patch came out and we were sick of getting stomped by Centaurs in all picks, so we didn't want to do that. As you can see, it's a nice 25-minute game, which in Dota terms is about as short as you can get. I'm going to go ahead and skip to where we actually start playing. Especially since single draft, this is really boring to look at. Boop, boop, doop. Okay, there we go. As you can see, the good guys are on top. They are the Dire. And we have a Kunkka, Omni, Axe, Shadow Fiend, and Slither. I am the Axe. I am known as NPR Squad, Talk of the Nation, founding father of the NPR Squad.
30 seconds
my Axe is also dressed up like a Halloween guy. The enemy team has, like I said, a bunch of people I don't know, but Morphling, Zeus, Sprue, Anti-Mage, Sven. This is a good, not a great team comp, but not a terrible team comp. I mean, they're individually all pretty solid heroes, which at the terrible skill level that I play in is usually a really good ticket to success. Of course, so I would expect Zeus or Brew up against Shadow Fiend. Man, Shadow Fiend's got such a small health pool. Zeus would be able to really bully him early game with a lot of nukes. That's what you'd want to do. But of course, and you know, he is going mid. Good old Senior Chang. Sobi Mask, Trees. I don't know, I like stats more than mana regen to begin with, because stats will give you an 8 mana regen. They'll make you harder to kill. Just get branches, they're great. He picks up a haste rune, doesn't do anything for him. He wisely did not buy bottle first. He wisely has stat items, regen, and branches. You can already see that our mid seems to be more competent with his item choices. Bot lane is team slow, fuck you, against two guys who both need last hits and levels, so don't do this. But I mean, like I said, that's the problem with individually strong heroes, is that all of these guys really need money. A carry, definitely a semi-carry, a very hard carry, and somebody who just needs to pop level 6. It's just gonna suck for them. Taking Gale level 1, I'm not sure why he used it. I don't know, I don't like to throw it out unless you think you can get a kill. Kartok is a good friend. I'm laning with Kunkka, or rather I'm jungling, I'm leaving him alone because he can just kind of naturally harass with Tidebringer. He went Torrent first because he thought he was going to get a kill. I don't know. Like I said, none of us are very great. I'm pulling to make sure that, you know, the creeps stay near our tower. That's what you want to do. That's the point of the long lane. My build, I went Spin first because I went in the jungle. Axe is just great in the lane too. You spam Battle Fury. It really sucks for them because it's one of the best dots in the game. And if you're at our skill level where people suck at last hitting, it's a lot of reliable damage. You can see down here, they are pulling. No, Anti-Mage really fucks up the pull somehow. Basically, pulling is simple, folks. At 15 or 45, you stand here, and you bring straight down like that. And if you want to get fancy, you double stack. So right here, actually, we fuck up a gank. I come in, I'm like, hey, let's kill him. I have a Battle Fury on him, or a Battle Hunger on him. I get a spin off. I decide that I'm done jungling, I just want to pull a lot, I want to run in, get up in their grill, because that's what Axe does. He lands a really nice stun here, I throw a Battle Hunger on him, I say, don't chase him, we're going to kill him, stop chasing him, don't chase him. My friend chases him and gets punked, and removes the debuff from him, so really,
First blood is a knight's great honor.
Not ideal. I gave him some grief, because he's my friend, and we give each other grief. If that's someone you don't know, you know, try not to be too unhappy with them. Stuff like that happens. It's a game. You can forgive. You can forget. You can be empathetic. You know, be nice. That's really my motto with Dota.
Regeneration.
Something I don't know that I do if I'm soloing as Zeus. I don't know that I get a level in Static Field so early, because your nuke just scales, I feel like, okay. I don't know, 75 damage. That's not too much, I suppose. But really, you want to kind of max out Lightning Bolt, just because eventually it's 350 damage. It illuminates them and gives you that vision uphill, which can be critical. It's a good thing. So he's got 400. I don't know what he's saving up for. Maybe a bottle. As you can see, wards, good buddy. This is a ward spot I particularly like. It gives you, especially when you are the Dire, it gives you a lot of view to see if they're setting up ganks. and you can see the bot rune. It's fantastic. One thing you don't need to do is put 2 wards on the rune spot. You only need to see 1 rune, and then the process of elimination, you'll figure out where the other one is. This is for a long time I didn't think of that and would put up 2 runes like 2 wards on the rune spot like a chump. Oh, what is Axe doing? Axe is probably hoofing it back to the store like an idiot because he tanked a lot of damage and yeah. I don't know, I'm not the best jungler. I like to level up Battle Hunger over Counter Helix just because the duration goes up, the damage goes up, everything gets better about it. The cooldown goes down. It's really effective scaling. You can see Morphling's just not having a good time with this because there's no creeps for him to kill. That's just a bummer. If you're assiduous about denying, it's a lot of reliable damage. Mid, what, he's got, you know, 20, another 40 damage. So right now, that's the thing about Zeus, is you can't last hit for shit. You're basically reduced to using your Q to last hit, and if you're out of mana because you didn't buy any regen, then you're screwed, because the Sylvie Mask isn't doing much for you. Oh, the Sage's Mask. I just revealed myself as a dirty, dirty Han player. Yeah, but it's not doing much for you. Oh, no, it was the Sylvie Mask in the original Dota. Never mind. Potion up down here. I support Potion up fully. It's going for a Bazirang, that's great, but they're probably both building towards one. That's another thing, is that honestly, when you're in the awful tier, like I am, everyone pretty much just buys the prescripted item choices because, well, it's easier than having to go through the menus. The less time you spend buying, the more time you spend actually paying attention. I somewhat support it so you gotta learn eventually, someday, somehow, how to be a big boy and buy your own Dota items, but like Tranquil Boots already just means you can farm forever on Axe, basically, because Tranquil Boots heal through creep damage for some crazy reason, so you just sit here, hope to proc some spins, make loads of money, run in here if necessary. One last thing to Kunkka players, basically free harass, and your stun has an obscenely long range. You can see he's not even on the screen, he can throw one down here, so like, park yourself there, just throw out a lot of them, and hope for the best. Kunkka's bald, I'm not sure why. It doesn't look good like that. Their lane is pushed the hell up. One of them should be, probably Brewmaster should be pulling. Let the anti-mage get the farm in the lane. Pull, get yourself some levels, get that critical level 6. Level 6 lets you dive towers, it lets you take one person out of a fight. This is fantastic. He's checking a rune, he won't find it. He's 25 seconds late too, though, is the thing. That's the other thing, is learn to like kind of keep an eye on the rune counter if you're going to play mid and just check them, because there's a haste rune top that's going unused. Here you can see I am just farming my heart out. Shadow Fiend's worth the most money. He's got a lot of last. He's clearly good at last hitting. Lands a random torrent. I guess it's okay to harass. You know, does a decent amount of magic damage. I throw a cheeky little health drain on him. It's not going to kill him, but it's going to pretty much harass him. It's going to force him to use some of that regen. In the early game, sometimes it's just about doing economic damage. Just so as an Axe, you can see I right-click, just because I want to pull the creep aggro to me. If you're against Sven, try not to group up, because he's just going to hit you with a nice stun. Ghost Ship, I think he might hit even. Oh my goodness, just big plays from my friend here. The Ghost Ship is one of the most confusing ults for rookie players like myself, because how the hell does it work? You read the tooltip, cut a swath through the battle, it sounds great, but I have no idea what it does. You get rum, but really basically it's like a point in front of you, the ghost starts from behind, the ship starts from behind you. Fortunately, they've lowered the cooldown substantially, so just throw out a lot of ghost ships and don't be afraid of getting, as he says, a fail boat, because in like 20 more seconds, or 40 more seconds, or 60 more seconds, you get to try again. No harm, no foul. The only way you're going to get better is to keep practicing. I'm going back into the jungle because I'm trying to make money. Honestly, I don't know what I build first. Knowing me, I probably build a blade mail first because it's a recommended item, even though basically Axe needs a port key ASAP, otherwise you're stuck running up to people and they just run away from you and laugh. Port key up, use call, hopefully they eat some counter helixes, at least they stop casting spells for a little while. So I've taken Cull. As you can see, because I've been harassing so much with Battle Hunger, I don't have any mana, so I'm kind of useless for the next 6 or so fights I think I engage in. A big gank here. They should get him. Yeah, he misses. Lucky, but one more nuke. Oh, he somehow almost turns it around. Yeah, you're not going to chase people down as Zeus. Okay, now not only does he have... So he's going for mana regen, which means he has pitiful amounts of HP, 3 raises kills him, or a couple auto attacks and 2 raises. I don't support this choice. You need stats. Stats make you not die. They're just great. Buy stats. Buy stat items. Get a bracer. It makes you a lot more survivable. You won't hate your life so much. All things up here. Level Torrent over Tidebringer. I don't really support that because I haven't been coming in to help gank. Like, if you have someone who can set it up reliably, like another stun, fantastic. Use that. As you can see, Tidebringer is just so good. Huge amount of bonus damage. Cleave is always a great thing. I'm kind of making my living on these 2 camps here. There's much more efficient ways to jungle. If you see pros, they're doing tricks like stacking and like always maximizing their uptime. I am not a pro. I suggest you watch, I don't know. They do things that are unbeknownst to me. But I mean, I don't even know if you'll see very, very high skill players playing a perfect Axe game because he doesn't see too many picks except for in low games. It's almost like different games, basically. Like, strategies just are used differently. It's a mystery. So you can see, I don't support this either. Okay, he was going to meet his courier because I have not sprung for an upgraded courier yet. But you don't want to take yourself out of experience range. And he's just like dancing around at the edge of experience range. He really wants to get in there. He gets the last hit. Should get this one too, but he hesitates for a bit. As you can see, I'm just messing around in the jungle, having a whale of a time, getting a wand sent out for no good reason. I mean, a magic wand's a great item. Gives you that burst of mana regen and health regen you need. Of course, I probably use them always at the wrong time. That's another thing. So, hits the torrent, should have thrown a boat out. I think he's gonna. Throws the boat out, here it comes. Oh, but he gets away. It's a shame. As you can see, we're covered in rum. When I drink rum, it doesn't make me look like this. I guess his rum's different. Oh, holy cow, he's doing a lot of damage, but we're by the tower, we're fine, we're safe. He pops a posh. He's also eating a lot of auto attack damage. That mask honestly isn't doing much. This guy's in trouble. He's going to die. I know that. I think I click on his HP. I'm like, oh, he's dead. Don't chase him, don't chase him, don't chase him. I say over and over again, even though I'm chasing him. Now he's totally dead. Yes. Morph did the right thing there, which is to morph to strength to try to outlast that dot. So actually that one last hit he needed to do was pretty necessary. As you can see here, we're about to get clowned on. I pop a magic wand, it gives me 20 health. Actually not really helpful, but I'm going to throw a battle hunger on him and he will die because he has 208 health and I've max battle hunger, so it does 33 damage a second for almost 20 seconds. Folks, that's a lot of damage. What is that? 60 and then 30 by 6. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. He dies. Listen, I'll do the math another time, off air. But, I mean, I threw that on there knowing I'll get the kill. Oh, I'm building a Vanguard because, like I said, I'm not rushing a portal key because I'm a dummy. When you're Axe and you want to get all the creeps to attack you and you're far away from their hero, just right-click on it. All the creeps will suddenly aggro onto you and you maybe are able to proc a lot more spins. It's fantastic. As we can see, still hasn't bought any regen. Zaps the illusion. It's terrible news for this Zeus. Down here, what's the story? Am's getting some decent farm. He's got Treads, which he has switched to Agi. Honestly, I mean, he's got a blink. He might as well go balls out of as much damage as he can. They might kill him right here. It's unfortunate for Omni. He jumps right into a ganking Shadow Fiend, so it sucks to be anti here. He probably couldn't gotten Omnisaya and gotten away. Omni Knight. You know who I'm talking about, folks. It's late. Yep, farming away. Hot farming action. I don't know why I hit that button. I was like, I'm taking a lot of damage. I better give myself some extra armor. The extra armor lasts for roughly 1 attack. As you can see, I'm not proccing any spins here, and my actual auto attack damage ain't that great, so it's taking a while to pull this. Basically, obviously, you get diminishing returns. The fewer targets that are attacking you, the less likely you are to proc your spins. So it will take you a long-ass time. Shadow Fiend comes up top for a little cheeky gank. Meets a Sven. Sven can kill him here, or should kill him, but he eats a raise. He'll get another raise in, I think, and kill him off. Oh dear, it's just bad news for this guy. No, he dies here. No wand. Sven needs a wand or some kind of magic regen, I think. Yeah, Morph just comes and cleans him up. Bummer. All things doing just fine. He's also picking up a Vanguard. Vanguard's a really popular item for people who are bad at the game like myself, because you're like, hey, HP, health regen, little damage reduction, what's not to like? There's more money-efficient ways to get all of those things. Like Tranquils will get you HP regen and a ball and heal. If you want the health, just buy a Vit booster and build it into something a little more useful. As you can see, I'm afraid of getting myself really owned here, but he dives too far. I decide I want to turn on. There's a haste. He can throw out some heals. Very late on the call, as you can see there. So he blinks away, no problem. And we're going to dive as far as possible, probably. Knowing the attitude of new players, the inclination is to chase, get tunnel vision. You want to avoid that, but it's really hard to calm yourself down. If Viper makes it here, I'm really surprised. Yeah, turning around can be... Oh man. He's eating a lot of damage, but he should get away okay. Oh, of course I'm avoiding the actual fight, but Shazam. Kunkka gets it. I'm really mad. I wanted to call someone. I just desperately want to call someone on a max. It's like the most satisfying thing. You can see their head fly off. As you can see, I'm like, I'm going to get you, Brew. I'll run past every tower possible to kill you. Running past towers is okay, I guess, as Axe, because you maybe proc spins. It's actually not a good idea, because look, he's going to surprise me with a stun. I'm going to be like, oh no. We're just chasing. That's a terrible time to use a wand. There's no point to use it. Might as well build up more charges, get a bigger swing. That's something you'll see new players like myself do all the time, is use their wands at inopportune times. You really need to be patient with it. Wait until you know it's going to save your life. And right here is where this is a beautiful thing, and just... So get a kill off of a spin. That's really disappointing. I thought for sure I was going to call him. As you can see, that's when you save the wand charge. You pop it then, you get the mana you need for the clutch ability. But instead, you don't. I'm porting up here to try to help. I have no fucking idea why, because I have no mana, I can't call, I have no blink, I can't do anything to help out. Like, that was silly. Might as well stay and try to get the last hit on the tower in a really greedy way. But instead, I'm, you know, playing like an idiot. Here comes Brew, his ult's down, he can do fuck all. He's building them the way I would build them. No, I wouldn't get a Vanguard on Brew. Phase boots, get a blink ASAP, and then an Ags for Panda, just because Ags with that Panda, you get 26 seconds of your Brewlings, which is a really long time to have a lot of fun. Playing Axe the way I think he's meant to be played, though. Get up, tank some damage. My friend repels a creep, because I asked him to repel me and he didn't. He accidentally hit a creep. That happens. It's something to have a laugh about. Sven's pushing this tower top. If you see a bunch of people mid, or a bunch of people anywhere far away from you, that's kind of the correct inclination, is push a little tower, get a little farm, do something. There's such a strong desire to like 5 versus 5 mid in my skill bracket, which is the dregs of Dota society, basically, and you want to avoid that because you're diffusing gold, you're diffusing experience. It's just no good. So you can see here, actually, there's not that much time left. I think one of them disconnects. This would have been a longer game, but we had the situation pretty well in hand. We're leading the... Yeah, I don't know if he leaves or his computer breaks or what, but they all shortly leave thereafter. But we have the situation pretty well in hand. They're anti-mage. It's not even the greatest game. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend's kind of going bonkers here. Or he will. I don't know. He's building up towards his BKB. A great solid item. If you're ahead, some people say go Shadow Blade, go Blink. You know, do what you feel, man. I think we might have one last fight. I think they're coming in to gank. They're 4 mana in it. I don't have much mana, but Omni's got his heal, he's got his ult, he's got his repel. If you're next to an Omni, you really don't have to worry about anything. They're looping around back. Oh, those are friends. They changed their minds. That's the other thing. Indecisiveness is the greatest, like, Dota killer in these levels, is not knowing where you're supposed to be. Oh my gosh, I forgot my friend lands a... okay, that was what they call a fail boat. And you can see Sven with a 4-person stun finally chop off someone's head. I'm so happy about that. At that point, I'm just so pleased that I finally used my ults. I get really lucky this game. I steal a lot of kills. I go 4-0. It's about as good as you can hope to go early game. It sucks to be this Zeus. I mean, he can maybe mash R. Why the hell not? Why the hell so? But yeah, this game's over. I don't know what BB means. But this anti-mage, I don't think he was gonna change the game, I have to say, from what I've seen. So, you know, standard max mana break, max blank.
Top tower has fallen.
You know, we had a decent amount of magic damage just from this particular fellow. So maybe more levels in full shield. I don't know. That's the other thing. Skill builds are a lot more flexible than item builds, or at least the way that we see them in our terrible, terrible Dota level and Dota experience. Good game, says Sven. And it's a bummer. He's the last one on his team.
Radiant's top
Valiantly charging forth with his Mask of Madness. Do not buy this item on Sven. The only time I see the Mask of Madness working is like on a Chrono, typical low-class player all-star build. You know, you trap someone in your bubble, you pop that Mask of Madness, and you really hope for a lot of time lock procs. Otherwise, you're just gonna get stomped on. I mean, there's better its that give you more utility and still give you attack speed. Like an armlet, it gives you extra health, extra damage, and extra attack speed. Its build up is great, gives you a truckload of regen while you're building up. So build armlets on strength heroes is kind of the moral of the story here. Armlet on Sven, like after he pops his like armlet and ult, holy moly, you're hitting like a truck. You can do fun armlet toggles. There's just a lot of tricks. So you can see he leaves. Once they're all gone, I think it just makes the Ancient explode. He's thinking about a cheeky little move into their base. But the game's pretty much gonna end because maybe who knows. Game's over. I'm just, like I say, having fun farming creeps. A lot of last hits. This guy denies a lot. Denying is not something you see happen much at my skill level. And that's the game. Thank you for watching. I am terrible at this. Shazam. Little rudeness, but they're all gone, so it's kind of for my own benefit, as many things are. Thank you and good night.